Hey folks, and yes, I'm back. So I was away last week. We did a bunch of things. One thing, we moved our office. We actually outgrew our previous office, so we moved into another office. The next thing is, if my eyes look red and baggy and like I'm tired, I am, because I drove about 20 hours to, yes, basically have dinner with my family. So my family is from West Virginia. As you guys know, I live in Chicago, so we can't make it back there for Christmas. So we decided to drive back over the weekend and have dinner with our families, and it was a fantastic time. So I am back now, but I am very tired because we drove about 10 hours on Friday, and we drove back yesterday another 10 hours, and I'm exhausted. So that being said, what we're gonna do on this channel, or the goal of this channel in 2023, is this. Those out there that have been sitting on the sidelines, the millennials, the younger people, or those that maybe in their middle age, it's like, I'm looking to get into real estate. Now, guys, I'm not pumping FOMO into real estate. My goal is to make sure when you guys decide what you want to do is you get put on the right course, because there's a lot of bad financing out there. You're going to get a lot of bad advice. So check out the channel, because we're going to go through a slew of things. Today, I'm just going to capture some of the tools that we're laying out at your feet for you guys to be prepared, or better prepared, when you do decide to buy that first house or maybe that first investment property. So without further ado, what I want to introduce is Kyle and I. Kyle's Seagraves. Check it out. He has a video YouTube channel as well, Win the House You Love with Kyle Seagraves. Check him out. He's a new member of our channel. And he actually is a loan officer of mine now, and we're starting to do Wednesday Live. So what we're doing on Wednesday is we want you guys to come and join our channels. It's a live Q&A session to answer all those questions out there that you have. So one of the big things that we want to introduce to you guys is programs, or getting you prepared to buy that first house when you decide to do that. So we're going to go over every day what's going on with the rates and so forth. We're going to give you tools basically at your fingertips to do a lot of this stuff for yourself. So the two things I want to talk about this morning is, one, before you really go out there and start looking for that house, you got to make sure your credit is up to par. So what I need you to do is go to creditscoresandmore.com. It's a website we created, and here it is. Okay, there's two things of this that I really want you to sign up for. And what I don't want you to do is pay for any of the the premium channels a part of this thing, or the premium packages. So what you're going to do is go through this website, and you're just going to go down through here. Here's the two things I want you to look at. This one right here, it's free credit scores. It's going to take you to Credit Sesame or Credit Karma. If you don't use one of those, please subscribe to it. Okay, there's no charge, there's no gimmick, but I'm going to ask you this. Don't subscribe to the premium channels, or the premium pieces of this website, because you don't need it. All the free tools are fantastic and more than you need. But if you really want to know the credit score that you're working with, or the one that the lenders pull, what I need you to do is click the True Credit Score. What that's going to do is going to take you over to a website that's called MyFICO. Okay, so if you use this system on here, you're going to get a discount. I make a couple bucks if you do it through the system. It doesn't matter if you do this or just go on there directly, but you're going to go to the website, and you're going to click right here. I got a whole new format here, so bear with me. You're going to click your True Credit Score. What is going to pop up is MyFICO. Okay, your FICO score is what all lenders use when they're either approving you for a car, a house, credit card, believe it or not, before you get insurance, a whole bunch of things. So you want to make sure you get this and you read it. Okay, you're going to be amazed. There's probably going to be a bunch of credit scores on there that you don't even understand or know about. We'll do a video probably in the next couple weeks about this, to walk you guys through this whole thing in its own. But the next piece is for those out there with student loan debt, okay? And you're probably sitting on the sidelines thinking, well, what's the Biden administration going to do? Are they going to forgive $10,000? Are they going to forgive $20,000? When is it going to take place? I know it's blocked up in the states. But while you're watching that, here's what I want you to do. Click this link, and it's the #1 line in the description down below. It's going to bring up this tool, and it's a tool to check out to see how much you can drive down your student loan payments. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to go through here, and you're going to plug in your information. Let me do it real quick for you, for those that don't understand how this works. You're going to go in there and say, I have $100,000 in student loan debt. I'll never be able to buy a house. Well, let's plug this in, and let's see what we can do for you in regards to your student loan payments. So let's plug the numbers in. $100,000 in student loan debt, and that's not uncommon, believe it or not. The next piece is, annual income. I'm sorry. We're going to put down that we make $60,000, okay? And we have $100,000 in student loan debt. and I have credit card payments of $200. I have a car payment of $300, and I have other debt of $150. My student loan debt is currently at a 6.5% rate. That's most of them, and it's me and my husband, and we have one child. My husband's working, and we're really struggling, but I'm trying to get that education so I can make a little bit more money. So then you're going to go over here. What this is going to do for you now is go up through here, and you're going to click View Details. It's right behind me a little bit. So you're going to go there. So if you were in the normal student loan payment program, your payment would be on that $1,135 a month. But because of the criteria that you put in, you're actually eligible for no payments. Actually, no payments. Okay, though this is kind of a wild ride right here. That's not the normal, but you can usually save hundreds and hundreds of dollars a month. So you got to learn about this system because you're not just kicking this can down the road. What happens is you're not deferring this payment or having a reduced payment for just a time, and then it goes way back up and you're going to owe this money 20, 30 years from now. No. After 120 payments, most student loans are forgiven. Bet you didn't know that. So this is why you need to join us on our live events and check out my videos on a daily basis. So let's go over how I also go over mortgage rates for the day. So what we're going to do is we're going to go right over to here, and I'm going to teach you guys how to figure out where mortgage rates are going. How do we do that? Well, it's pretty simple. We watch what's going on in the mortgage-backed securities market. And if you're a loan officer on here, you know this. If you're a realtor, you're probably sitting back saying, Dan, don't we follow the 10-year treasury? And the answer to that is no. And if you're a consumer out there looking to buy your first house, don't inundate yourself with all the formalities of everything. Just listen. I'm going to educate you and take you down the right path. So what you're seeing on your screen right now is the mortgage-backed security bond market. Okay, it's the bond market that's trading live on Wall Street. You're going to see it right here on your screen. It's trading live. What you're looking at on the screen is the price of a mortgage-backed security. So all I need you to do is know this. If this number is going down, it's bad. Rates are going up. Okay, there's an inverse or a flip-flop relationship. We love when this chart is going up. If you see on there, you don't really see it happening often, but you can see on the chart that we've had some days of up. So that's one area I want you to see, or pay attention to. But then we also go over on a daily basis where mortgage rates are. Here's where they are. They're about 0.25% lower than where we were when I just left last week, and we're over 0.5%, in some cases 0.75% lower than where we were in some of these areas just within the last 2 or 3 weeks. What you're seeing on your screen isn't my rates. It's no individual bank's rate sheet. Okay, what you're seeing on your screen is the top 6 products people use when they're buying their first house or refinancing. These are rates issued by Mortgage News Daily on a daily basis. Well, why do I use that website? It's just simple to read. Look at it. There's 6 rates on the screen, and those are the averages throughout the whole country. So what I need you to do is, if you're in the process right now of getting a mortgage, or you've reached out to another mortgage company and they gave you a quote, what I need you to do is let's make sure that quote is good. So how do you do that? How do you if you're looking for a car and you check out a price and you're like, hey, that's a good price. Then you go to another place and you check out another price and you're like, hey, that's a good price. How can you check maybe 80 car dealerships at once? I'm going to show you a quick tool to do that. You're going to go to our website. It is therateupdate.com. Here it is. You're going to be able to reach out to us. It gives you our phone number. It gives you how to apply online. It gives you a Calendly so you can book a meeting with me or one of my salespeople. Or it says loan estimate. But you might be thinking, what is my loan estimate? Well, let's answer that question. If you're in the mortgage process, okay, what happens is after a mortgage lender pulls your credit, they have about 3 days to disposition your loan. What I mean by that is they have to do something. They have to withdraw your loan, they have to deny it, or they have to approve it and move on. Well, hopefully, in your case, they've approved it and they've moved on. So they've issued you basically a whole big package. In that package is going to be what's called the loan estimate. Okay, it's going to go over the price of the house, how much money you're getting financed, and then all the terms. It's going to let me know, are you locked in? What's the rate? What's the fees for that locked in rate? A lot of people don't go to page 2 of the loan estimate to really dive in on the fees. That's what we're going to do. So that is the form that I need you to send me, the loan estimate. How you do that is you go in here and click loan estimate. Opens up this page. You're going to answer these quick little questions, and then you're going to drag and drop your loan estimate right into this right here. We're going to compare it with 85 of the country's largest banks and mortgage companies. We're going to check, and did you get the best rate, the best terms, and the lowest fees that you can possibly qualify for? That's what we're going to figure out. So that's actually my video for today. It's a new introductory video for those out there because we have tons of new subscribers daily. I want them to understand the channel. And I also want you guys, my old listeners and followers, to actually check out the new concept, because our goal here has always been, we want to make sure you're an informed person when it comes to real estate, but especially on the financing piece of the puzzle. So God bless, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Please check out my videos that I do every morning and our live event that we have at 5 o'clock Central Standard Time on Wednesday. That's 4 o'clock Eastern. So God bless, guys. Check out all these channels. And sorry for the introductory kind of video for today for those older folks that have been watching me for years. We're trying to drive in those new people and educate them like you're educated. So take care, guys. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.